Alrighty everyone, good morning. It is shoulder and arm day today. This is a program that's focused more on volume, really feeling the stretch in your muscles, not necessarily powerlifting and just lifting the most weight possible. First things first, on my shoulder day, I've never ran into issues, but I have a lot of friends that run into issues with shoulder injuries. So, a good way to prevent these things is just always stretching before your workout. This is for any muscle group, but shoulders is one that I make sure to stretch beforehand. A torn labrum's not that fun. Just gonna run through a couple movements to stretch before you actually begin. Alrighty, for my first movement of this shoulder workout, we are starting with lateral raises. It depends on what motion you're training first. Usually, I'm going for press motion. This time, we're doing pull motions. Lateral raises are going to train the pulling muscles because you're pulling up. Whereas, if you're doing military press, that's going to be a push up. Training a completely different functionality of the same muscle. And a lot of people, when they do lateral raises, they fail to go above their collarbone at the top of the motion here and going all the way down. The reason you go all the way above is just because you're hitting more muscles than you would usually do just going out to the side. You engage more up here than just here. And as you lose energy, you go lower and lower. It may look like a short range of motion, but your shoulders are one that you can really cheat at the end of movements, as well as biceps. So as you do volume workouts, you want to remember that you're keeping the rep ranges in between 8 and 15. The reason for this being is the lower reps you do and the higher weight, that's training more of your overall strength. For my current goals, this is why I'm doing volume. Training for the military, you have to have a lot more energy throughout your workouts, not just all about one big bench press or one big squat or one big deadlift. Another tip for your volume workouts is you're going to do a couple more sets than you would usually do just for typical strength training. So right now, this is my third set just on lateral raises. If you're doing strength training, like powerlifting, you're probably just going to have 3 to 4 working sets. Since I'm working shoulders and it's a smaller muscle, it can easily get super pumped. So in total, my shoulders are getting about 10 working sets today. And you typically want to go for 20 working sets in a given week. If you go above that, you're almost overworking. Depends on if you're a beginner or intermediate, but I typically like to stay in between 20 to 25 working sets in a given week to not overtrain. Alrighty, here's my last set for lateral raises. Just want to talk about drop sets and always training till failure. A lot of people, they underestimate how much power they really have, and they will just give up reps in their workout. And they'll say, oh, I want to save my energy for later in the workout, when really you pretty much always have more reps than you really think you do. So now that I'm done with that first weight right there, 17.5, even though, you know, this may hurt your ego, I'm gonna jump down to literally tens right here. Get all the muscles I can out of this set. Fuck it, I'm gonna do even 5s right now, I don't care. You know, it seems like, man, that's such lightweight to be pulling. I promise you, like just that set right there, my last set of movements, I didn't count the reps, but that was probably, what, 30, 35 reps, 12 to 15 at regular weight. And then you just drop it down just to get a little bit more, then drop it down again, man. I don't care. I'm going down like 3 times. And if I'm still getting that pump, that's what I'm gonna do. So, yep, that's it for lateral movements. Now we're gonna do front raises. Front raises, just like lateral raises. We're going all the way through the movement above our heads. Slow and controlled is what we're going for here, since we're not doing heavy weight. And as you can see, still cheating those reps at the very end to get the most movement that I can. Even if I have to cheat, like move my torso, if you can just get that weight up there and slowly raise it down, you're still training negative. Here we go again. This is my last set of front raises. Then we're gonna go jump over to machine press. Alrighty, y'all. My third and last movement for shoulders. It's gonna be shoulder press, machine. This allows you to really play it kind of safe at the end of your workout, you know, because this isn't gonna hurt you if you drop it. You can't really, you know, fuck up and drop the weight in a way that's gonna injure yourself. Now you're gonna notice today I didn't include rear delt extensions. It's very imperative that you do get those in. However, I just didn't feel like it today. I got pretty good rear delts. I don't cheat those often, not as often as people usually cheat calves. Then after these 3 sets, we're gonna jump into biceps and triceps at the same time. So, get straight to it. Set 2. One of the hardest things, man, is being in the gym alone and knowing that you have no accountability except to yourself. If you are cheating yourself out of reps, you are gonna subconsciously know that. And you're gonna feel it. Why am I not getting bigger? Why am I not getting stronger? When in reality, you know that you're skipping out on reps, man. Unless you're about to injure yourself, you have more reps than you think you're capable of. Just don't stop, man. That's all you gotta know. Go ahead and push out 3 more at least. This is my last set on shoulders here. Taking a very short break on this one, just trying to get the last pump that I can. And that completes our shoulder movements, y'all. Now that we're done with shoulder movements, jumping straight into triceps. And I always like to begin on skull crushers. And I always superset these with reverse curls of the same weight. I would say the most growth you're going to experience from triceps is just going to be through this workout, which is tricep extensions. Keeping in that rep range of 12 to 15. They're playing Surf's Up music. We're having a long workout today. It looks like we're already at 50 minutes. That's just because I'm taking, time to move the camera. Take a lot of rest in between sets. You gotta keep that in mind. Powerlifting, you take more, but you're doing more, like your workouts are shorter. Volume, you're taking about medium to short breaks, but you're gonna spend a lot more time because you have more sets to do. And I gotta also swim today. You just want to remember to maintain good form. Really feel the muscle extend and contract. I'm doing a drop set because this will be my last working set on tricep extensions. Again, on your arm day, consider that shoulders, biceps, and triceps are all fairly small muscles. They easily get overpumped. You can just work it to death and do a lot of volume, but remember, keep in mind the 20 working sets a week. You can do a little bit more on shoulders, triceps, and biceps. You probably do up to 30. I'm gonna do dumbbell curls now. I'm gonna keep in mind that still aiming for 12 reps per arm. We did 26 reps in total. That's 13 per arm. So overall, got a pretty good arm pump today. Everything's looking great. I'm actually fasted right now, and that felt like a pretty good workout for being fasted. I'm not like the Mr. Scientist guy or anything, but doing a pinch test, I feel like I'm probably around 12% body fat. maybe a little bit higher. I can't really tell. This morning I measured in at 179.5, and right now, you know, if I can just cut the fat down, I can really do better at excelling in my IFT scores, you know, like running as well as swimming. I've just put on so much weight this past month that if I'm lighter, you know, that just means that I'll be able to go faster. And I decided, since I just hit shoulders, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of kickboxing as well. Kickboxing is very good for your, you know, your arm extension, super fast, performative extension of your upper body. If you're throwing kicks as well, it's good for your legs, and overall it's good for just cardio also. But that's the pump today, y'all. You can really see the striations in my shoulder. As I was talking about rear delt earlier, somehow my rear delt is, you know, more prominent than my side delt or front delt. Gloves.